one thing great about the productions here, producers, they were able to interview every single player and what they think about the ALVA. And so far, everyone is afraid of it and they just don't really want to deal with it. It's either they pick it, they don't understand the composition, or they pick it, it's just so good, but people don't know how to deal with it. So it's always a hit and miss when it comes to new heroes. And so far, likewise can be said for the Joy as well for the previous season. And currently now, even now to this day, despite the nerfs, Joy is still a force to be reckoned with. So as we get the Drift, still again on first pick, prioritizing on the bans with Fanny. Likewise for the set for Joy for See You Soon.
Yeah, so it looks like the same. Arlot again. I'm really looking if they're going to ban out the Hilda. Because if they don't, well, okay, if they don't, is the Drift going to play that strat again? Now, if I can't think about it again, right? If they were to ban it, maybe it would be the second phase ban rather than the first phase ban because they are other priorities still. If not, it'll be taken away. And then they'll like somewhat see like, okay, this is going to be their draft, and then it might come in the second phase ban.
Well, I don't think the Hilda would be a priority for the Drift now. Like, the Hilda is great to deal with assassin junglers, but if it's any other jungler, Hilda is in a situation where it's not doing its job great. But one thing I know is the Glue is still a force to be reckoned with. So, Glue completely slid off into the current patch again. The Drift going to be taking it again, and Tong Block has been doing really well in game number 2 with this Glue pickup. And likewise for See You Soon as well, where Trabot was able to completely destroy the opponent here. So Glue being priority here, See You Soon needs to find a way to deal with this tanky composition because based on game 1 and game 2, they have played triple tanks as a composition. So See You Soon might be leaning on a carry this time to deal with this, potentially.
Yeah, they need to be prepared with like a high damage. But
okay.
I don't know how to feel about this. Okay, yes, it's a Kaja Farsa combo, but we have seen this before, this kind of combo. But that didn't really work. Of course, that's a different team and that's a totally different game, but the stats don't favor Kaja.
But what favors is going to be the Farsa here. 8 times pick with 87% win rate. And See You Soon immediately responds with the carry as well, knowing and expecting the Drift is going to be bringing in the tanky composition. And now, the Drift, they have to be a little bit more shaky now, a little bit more concerned of the potential true damage that what carry is going to bring to the table. Mobility is going to be lacking, but the Drift, they will have to figure out a solution. But hopefully, this is going to be what keeps them in the game. See You Soon banning off the Valentina in case the Drift decide to chain CC or steal the Feather Dare Strike, which is something that can turn the tides in their favor for this upcoming game.
Right, so as expected as well, so if they were to ban the Hilda in the second phase, it will happen in the second phase, but looking at the current composition, probably they won't go for the Hilda just because you have like a carry on the other side who will just melt Hilda down. So yeah, probably that is not going to be the case. But the one that they might want to consider out is, let's see, Eve is still open though. Or maybe something like whatever that they can deal with Farsa.
I think Kadita is Kadita, Lunox, and Lilia are great pickups for the Drift here right now to deal with the Farsa. And currently, I feel like Kadita is like the most best option, but Purify just completely destroys it as well. So in this case, not going for it is the safest call, but the Drift, they are going to ban off the Benedetta, expecting See You Soon to actually go for the XP lane. Benedetta is great for just cutting out the backlines here, stopping from the heavy spin. Does decent amount of damage with the spin for the Blue as well. I guess they don't really want to do it. Lapu technically should be the next one that the Drift should be banning here, forcing See You Soon to go for the Yu Zhong again. It's going to be favorable for the Drift. But yeah, I guess right now there's not really a lot of... Okay, wow.
Okay.
Barat's ban. The Drift expecting See You Soon to go for a Barat's jungle, huh? Interesting. Lapu is going to be most likely secured from Trabot right here. But, jungle. They need a tank jungle. And currently, there's just not a lot left. I think... Okay, Teresa is pretty good. Okay, Teresa is pretty decent against Blue. I've forgotten about it. But now with the Lolita pickup, it is going to be a threat here for the carry. And they, like you said as well, they will bring in the Yi for that AoE control for the Drift.
Yeah.
I'm liking the composition, but See You Soon. Final pick is going to be the jungler.
Yeah, because it's always the understanding of like, okay, you have a Farsa on the other side, you get the Yi just to try to counter, at least you get to steal one of the best outs in the game, right?
I think they can go for the Diroff again this game, but is it tanky enough? Do they go for a tank Zero. But at the same time, Lancelot was banned in the first game. So Lancelot tank coming from CU Soon isn't too bad right now. It's pretty decent.
We haven't seen that for quite a while.
Yeah, but okay, they go for the Link. Okay, they play it safe, they go for the Link. This time, no Hilda to interrupt. And Link right now is great because the Drift, they don't have mobilities. They're a very team fight oriented composition, and CU Soon, they have the split fight to actually dive the back lines, and I'm liking this. I was hoping to see a Lancelot tank and the jungler from CU Soon, but no, they will stick with the Link. I love it. It's pretty 50-50 from both sides once again. Very, very clear win condition from both sides as well.
So you have a lot of tankiness on the Drift, and then you have a lot of damage from CU Soon. So looking at the current situation is that CU Soon, it seems like because they have like the Terizla, they have like the Link, they have like the carry, they need a lot of space for them to farm. And that also means that it's a signal to the Drift to like, okay, we should play it as fast as how we played before, like just go straight into the jungle. Maybe expect like Lolita to be the one to do that because Lolita naturally is a little bit more tanky. So they have to make this fast. If they go towards the late game, CU Soon has so much damage that the Drift might not be able to deal with.
Yep, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, the decider match between both Cambodian teams here. One advances, one getting eliminated. This is the Drift going up against CU Soon. Game number 3 representing from Cambodia here for the Snapdragon Pro Series. Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy the show. We hope you guys have a little bit of fun because I am extremely nervous for either of these teams, especially for the Cambodian fans.
Okay, here we go. So Lolita starting to go up onto the other side with 3 of them. So they could start the jungle invade. And okay, and again it's going to be Fuji. We have seen like the mentality of Fuji. He has no fear in going into the enemy jungle, and he knows that he can survive.
Yeah, this is going to be a big problem for them as well. Aski going to be a little bit of harassment in. Fuji going for a couple knocks in. But the question here is, they have to play this safe. And currently, CU Soon, all they got to do is just have trouble come online quickly. And speaking of coming up quickly here, Nah was able to trade off Rookie pretty low. So, but it's still a very, very 50-50 ones. Meanwhile, Kyrie left completely uncontested with this lane. The Drift making no attempts to actually go for the invade. And speaking of invade, Starboy looking for the retribution battle, but it is going to be Starboy that comes up on top. Denying jungle from the Ling as much as he can. And that's going to be happening as well, but he secures the crab on top of it.
Oh, Paragon still at level 3 though, so now with the total up, he's not ready to pull off a Divine Judgment just yet. So this is quite a 50-50 gameplay. As long as he still has not hit his level 4, then it's going to be tough for them to engage still.
Well, it is going to be indeed as well, but at the top side, we see a lot of damage coming from Trapon. He gets the penalty zone right at the last edge. He is going to get a solo kill all by himself. And while this is happening, forces the real mobilization for the turtle as well. But do they get it? Luminon Blast comes in. The heavy spin won't zone them out. Kyrie won't dodge it with the Tempest of Blade. And now they are going to try and extend the fight. But the Drift, they will back out. They will only lose 1. So it's still going to be a 50-50 trade despite losing 1 member.
Yeah, in terms of goal as well, still not too far away. Just about 100 despite one of them getting the turtle. But now Paragon hitting his level 4. He'll want to pull that move off, but because they do not have that information that Rookie is there, too bad.
Very, very smart coming from Rookie as well. He is going to be backed out regardless of what happened. Doesn't have the mana to do so. Meanwhile, CU Soon is going to try and get a little bit more pressure here. Purple buff are going to be secured from Kyrie, but he is in the awkward here. Gucci going for the setup as well. Starboy can't seem to angle it for the heavy spin, but on the contrary, he doesn't even have it. He's about 3 seconds behind. He just got it as well. Very, very unlucky of him. Meanwhile, CU Soon still has to play this safe as well. Paragon making sure that Nah doesn't get punished for this next upcoming fight. So dodging the fight is going to be the strategy here. But as soon as the Divine Judgment comes in, pulls in Fuji, the Feather Extra will be enough. But the Numenon Blast connects it all to save his day. But it is not going to be enough. It is going to be a 1 kill for nothing.
Oh, Feather Strike kind of stopped Reach and his teammate from trying to save Fuji, and unfortunately Fuji will be taken down. But Kyrie might be interested to get a kill at the top lane, but no, it's going to be onto top 4, so not going to be worth it for sure, especially under the turret. So So they definitely going to focus on the other lane. That is just going to be a distraction for the moment.
Yeah, smart as well. The Drift, they know they've got the upper hand. They're going to try and power farm Rookie as much as they can. Meanwhile, the strategy from CU Soon, there's nothing much they can do. They just need to play time. And now, with the Clock of Destiny out, what ASCII means, they are going to try and scale even better from middle stage game. It's not a major item, but I like how CU Soon, despite getting 2 kills here, they're not risking too much, because if they give this early lead to Drift, it is going to put them in a very awkward position. Now, the Turtle comes in, Paragon, trying to prove aggro, but do they have information on Fuji? Numenon Blast comes in, they have the slow. It is going to be a wasted one as well. With no Numenon Blast, it is perfect go time for CU Soon. Dog Block also going for the fight as well. They do get the chain stun on Kyrie. The Tempest Blade is going to momentarily keep him alive, but he's going for the sidestep, but the Turtle will be secured by Starboy. Wow, the back lines get completely collapsed by CU Soon as they take Fuji, and once again, a hero for a Turtle for the Drift.
Oh, nice one there by CU Soon. Still, because of that trade, now we can see that their goal is still pretty close, but look at the top lane. Looks like there's a free lane there by Rookie.
That is huge for the Drift, but at the same time, getting the tier 1 would have been the most ideal situation. But as soon as I said it, Rookie, if he gets greedy, he's gonna get punished here. Nah, shows himself as well. Rookie playing very disciplined as well, not giving a lot of information, but as soon as he reveals himself, he's out of position. But now Fuji has to save the day, but Rookie says, I have the damage, I'm gonna scare him off. And CU backs out immediately. ASCII is going to be the awkward as well, but the Divine Judgment pulls Fuji away. And that is going to buy them a little bit more time. But as of yet, CU Soon, they're just slowly chipping away at the Romans coming from the Drift.
Oh, they're not done yet though at the top lane. Looks like they want to press and try to get those kills.
Oh, Real Illumination comes in as well. It's not going to be a good one, but it will secure the tier 1 for Rookie. Meanwhile, the Drift is playing this very, very safely. But as of now, 3 deaths up on Fuji means CU Soon has a personal vendetta on this Lolita right now. In this case, Fuji, because of how Game 2 went.
Well, I would feel the same if I'm CU Soon as well. Like, we gotta take it out as much as possible just to break his momentum. But look at this Terrence. 4 kills for CU Soon, but yet the amount of gold is not that far different.
The Turtle is coming in. ASCII is going to get caught off. He doesn't have the Purify, and that's going to be killed for the Drift, and they got their first power spike as well, and another tier 1. Numenon Blast is going to connect on Kyrie as well, and that's going to be huge for the Drift, and they look for more. The penalty zone from Trouble is going to stop the bleeding, but can he get out? No, he forces the Flicker, forced Tong Block to back out. He's dropping a little bit low, but they don't have the damage here. Divine Judgment comes in. Trouble tries to go to risky kill. He gets it, and it's going to be huge, but the Real Illumination won't be able to finish him off. The Feathered Airstrike is going to try and trade off Fuji, but it is not going to be enough. But CU Soon still hanging on and stopping the bleeding. But the third Turtle, once again, going to be in the hands of Starboy again.
Oh man, this game is just like going back and forth, like just putting aside the scores. We can see that like at some point it's the Drift, at some point it's CU Soon. It's really hard to tell still who will win this, but looking at the Drift right now, they are starting to gain their momentum. We can see them securing all the objectives. Not that many kills, but because they can steal away those objectives from CU Soon, they could probably scale faster at some point.
Yeah, the Drift is so smart right now. They know they've got the aggression, they've got the early advantage, and they need to try and snowball as much as they can, while CU Soon just needs to buy time. But for how long, that's going to be a completely different question. Right now, Na is only level 9. And that's going to be a problem. Likewise, can be said from Kyrie is only level 9 as well. Going for the split push is going to be the smart play. And going to be applying pressure on the tier 2 up top. Tongpo is there to stop him drag. Can they go for the latch? He is going to be forced to the runner as well. Paragon needs to save him with the Divine Judgment. But Tong block is going to back out. So that's going to be 2 ultimates forced out. Meanwhile, bottom lane, they do trade the tier 2 on bottom here. Kyrie is there, but he doesn't have the purple buff. So that is going to put the Drift in a very comfortable position to challenge the Link for now.
Oh, a lot more space created by now by the Drift, but it looks like
Numenon Blast looks good. Arski will connect with the Purify from Arki, will bail him out, but the purple buff, can they secure it for the Link? Absolutely not. They have to concede this. That's going to be the easy one for the Drift. Meanwhile, CU Soon, you can see Kyrie says no purple buff, no problem. Cut the creep wave up top is going to be to go. Heavy speed to zone off for the tier 2. Feathered Air trying to scare off Fuji. They catch Fuji again. Another personal vendetta. Penalty zone connects on 3. They need to get out. But where's the damage? They go for the flicker, but Rookie will kill off Drabon. No follow-up coming in from CU Soon. but they trade 1 for 1. Kyrie trades a tier 2. Golden Staff up and nah, being See You Soon is still somewhat hanging on in this game.
At this point, we can see a power shift towards the Drift, and See You Soon, they choose not to take that head-on engagement. Instead, they send Paragon towards the top lane, tries to secure the objective, because right now what they need to do is open up the map, especially with the Lord up.
Interesting enough, Paragon went for the antique Q-Ras, knowing that majority from the Drift is magical damage. Maybe not so much from Rookie, who needs a little bit more of his AA, but in this case, they are going to start a fight as well. Tongfang with the split, try to latch on Paragon, but that's not the right target. The Storm comes in, but See You Soon, they will pull back Paragon, they will finish him off, the Lord will be secured, while See You Soon will get the easy pick on the Kaja. Meanwhile, Starboy connects on two, now with the Numenor Blast as well, connects on Trabot, but Starboy, he takes a little bit too much damage. He is going to get 1 for 1, but was it worth it? As because Kyrie is all the way in the bottom lane taking a tier 2 as well. While the Drift, they may have won the war, but with the Lord coming in, it is going to make so much space for the team for See You Soon.
Right now, it's scary for the Drift because they don't have the level of mobility that See You Soon has to deal with split pushing. And See You Soon...
Oh, the Divine Judgment on
what?
Fuji!
Ooh.
He is going to take a little bit more damage. He's not going to be able to finish him off. ASCII. But Fuji has some sort of personal vendetta with See You Soon. See You Soon a little bit too pissed off with him. But as of yet, all they can do is just stop the bleeding as much as they can, and currently looking and waiting for an opportunity. Radiant Armor on Trabot is going to do well against this Yi, but now Revolution will zone them out. Trabot drops him on penalty zone! They connect on two! It's going to be huge, but they lose Trabot. Trading off Rookie and Kyrie now, managing to split off the fight. And it is gonna buy them a little bit more time for See You Soon.
Oh, the Drift, they better end this game fast because right now we can see that See You Soon is punishing them with the split push. And now with Kyrie, he's farmed up. He can go into the backline by his own and secure kills.
Yep, at the same time, so Na is slowly beating up his advantage as well. He's got 5 assists, hasn't died a single time, and currently he's progressing with his DHS. And that's exactly what See You Soon is looking for. Meanwhile, the Drift, they cannot afford to lose a fight like this anymore, especially when Rookie is the highest net worth for the team.
Oh, same goes for See You Soon as well. Looking at the current situation, if See You Soon loses the next fight, it's pretty much it because right now they are knocking on the doors, but they are going in.
This is not good. They scouted out the rotation, but now Tonglen gets Divine Judgment. The suppress comes in. There's no way he survives it, and that's going to be the easy takedown for See You Soon with the Divine Judgment. Mistakes were made, and the Drift, they look like they are in disorientation. They are in chaos right now, as they don't exactly know what to do with the split push from See You Soon.
Okay, so See You Soon, yes, they are putting pressure with the split push, but right now, because the Drift, they are not grouping up yet, See You Soon is holding on onto the split push. Once they start to group up, See You Soon, they might do it again.
He does have the heavy spin. This might be a perfect time. They are going to try and chain it as well. It isolates ASCII. Fuji sitting on the rocks here, not going for the Numenor Blast. Starboy, he might get picked on. The Phantom Airstrike might take him off. They're going for the sidestep, but the penalty zone will connect on two. And now, finally, the link comes in, but they trade off Tribal. Kyrie joins the fight, but they need to back out. The Drift was able to kite them out, and now the slows comes in. And ASCII will be forced to go for the reset. But the Drift, they were able to trade 1 for 1. But as of yet, Kyrie nowhere near to secure the Lord as he goes in for the split push pressure. And you can see the Drift, they're so afraid of losing this Lord, but it is all within See You Soon's mind where they say, you know what? We're not going to contest this. It's all about the split push. We hope you make mistakes, and that's exactly what See You Soon is looking for.
Yeah, they do hope that, okay, just going for the Lord, because if they go for the Lord, they'll be too busy. But now, looking at whatever the fight happened earlier on, Starboy started out the fight really well. He took a lot away from See You Soon by just breaking up their formation, so that was their first thing. Secondly, because the turret is still active, we can see that how difficult for See You Soon to actually go in and get more than they would have gotten.
That's why tier 1s are so important, and now Lord is going to be out for grabs. Do they steal it? No, the Drift will secure it. Heavy Spin will zone them out, but guess what? Top side Ling is going to be bricked. No, he doesn't. The defense comes in, and the rest of the Drift is going to try and punish him. Unfortunately, will not be able to catch him at all as See You Soon continues their macro split push game.
Ooh, okay. Looking at the current situation, it is very tough for the Drift. If they wanted to go for the Lord, they want to go for the objective, they need more than 3. They need like maybe the whole team. And when they do that, they open up space for Link, Kyrie to actually do the split push, and they were almost punished for it. But the good news is that they managed to secure the Lord, they managed to defend, so they bought themselves some time.
Yeah, it's going to be tough as well because Winds of Nature coming from Na is going to be what keeps him alive against the physical damage coming from Brody. But at the same time, is it going to be enough? With the Lord pushing in, it's going to be very difficult. But they got ASCII. He does have the Purify, but he's stuck. Heavy Speed comes in, keeps him in check. No Farsa available, and that is huge for the Drift. They might close out this game. Rookie as well, going for the chain start. He's getting aggressive now here. Almost dying here, but then the last tick of the torn apart memories will take him out. No problem, the Drift. This is go time. It's up to Kyrie to defend. The Lord is hammering on the crystal, but they get Rookie as a trade-off, and somehow they still have the wave clear. Glue is going to join the fight, and now Kyrie doesn't have the damage to finish them off. They're all so very tanky, but see you soon still holds on. They defend against the minions, and the Drift will back out.
I am amazed that the Drift didn't lose more than one player in that fight. Only Rookie. After all that, we saw like what, 3 of them super duper low. See you
They have
soon.
to go for this.
They are looking in for it. Starboy.
Oh, but
no
they
mistake
can't.
there.
They can't. The minions are shoving down bottom here. But let's take a look at the replay as well. This is a beautiful catch coming from the Rift. They know they got the advantage going for the dive, but there was a big clutch coming from Rookie here to actually kill off now one of the biggest threats from See You Soon. But as soon as this happened, everyone from the Drift wasn't expecting Rookie to get a completely dive from Kyrie, but as soon as I said it now, Starboy, purple above, Greed is going to be punished from the side of See You Soon. They take him out with a Divine Judgment, 4v5, and See You Soon is go time to open up the map. And while this is happening, Kyrie already making work to shove the top lane, and the Drift, they're not taking the risk to actually defend this, but what they're going to do is make sure this tier 1 down middle keeps them alive for this game to continue with the dominance. But Kyrie, getting greedy. He doesn't have the purple buff. He has the Tempest Blade, but he's going to be forced to back out.
But backing out means that he's going to do his split push thing on the top lane, while in the middle lane, everyone is just focused there. But besides that as well, look at the bottom lane. Trabot is there. They're going in for a double split push, but now Trabot falling back to his teammates. Kyrie definitely waiting for the right moment again to go to the top lane to do that split push, but the Lord is up.
This is so hard. The Drift, they understand as long as this middle turret is standing, it is going to give them map control, because anything happens, all they got to do is just back off towards the middle lane, while the Lord here from See You Soon, there is not much room for error. But a concealed play comes in. They want to try and catch off Starboy. They force the heavy spin, and that is huge. And now, what is going to be the reactions here? Because on the top side as well, we do see a split with potential. They don't know where the Brody is, and currently, as soon as he showed himself, Rookie, he is looking over for the rat, and everyone from See You Soon, they are going to get backed up, and now the stalling begins. Farsa misses up the Phantom Airstrike, and Arski going to be dying to this as well. The penalty zone comes in, but the Divine Judgment will be able to catch Rookie on the side, and he might actually die. Meanwhile, the rest of the Drift, they're hammering on the Crystal. They're looking for the Crystal, and they close out the game. They deny See You Soon a chance to advance, but the Drift comes up on top with game number 3. What a turn of events for this Cambodian teams.
This is the craziest game by far in the Snapdragon Pro Series. It could have been anyone's game. We got the split push. We got